there's been a time where I was with somebody and I wasn't like as physical with them as I usually was in relationships.
Yeah.
And I had to question why I wasn't always physical with them. And I started to think, was I attracted to them? And then I started to think, am I even attracted to women? I started questioning if I was even attracted to women. And I think every now and then, I would say that's an affirmative.
Yeah. Hello. Hi guys, and welcome to episode 171 of the TT's podcast. I am Nana.
And I am Ro.
And together we are two twos.
I feel like that was really mellow for a long time. And it's because we're hanging.
We're hanging.
We're hungover.
We went out last night. We was in the club.
We were in the club.
Oh, God.
Boxing Day Fluid. We went to Fluids.
Which is a queer event.
It's a queer event here in London.
Yeah.
For the boys and girls and days.
Yep.
And how was it for you?
It was good. But I just feel like Fluid is a bit young.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like, and that's just how it is.
I mean, unfortunately for us, fortunately for you, you're in that age range because it is a good event.
It is a good
Like
event.
the DJ, Donny,
Donny shut it down. Donny completely shut it down.
Yeah.
Like, he was my favourite DJ.
For sure. And do you know why? Because he played for all of our age mates.
Yeah, he played music that we listened to. Do you know what I mean? So I really enjoyed his set. I enjoyed a bit of the Bashment set as well.
DJ Lani.
DJ Lani. And then sort of like, kind of like switched off.
And I mean, it finished at 6 a.m.
So it is long.
For us, by 3 through 30. That's our usual max.
Yep. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It was good for us.
But it's good for kids.
It's good for the young ones.
Yeah.
It's good for the young ones. I would just like to say my experience in there was a good one for the most part. We're in 2024 now. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be 2024. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year. And I just think for the new year, let's be on good vibes.
Yeah.
When we see each other in the club, let's greet each other. You know,
let's stop screwing each other.
Yeah.
In the club.
The screws in the club are very the 2002.
Giving toxic masculinity.
It's now 2024, and I just think that we should just leave it in the past.
Just leave it there.
You know,
just get along. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm all about the love. I mean, you're not going to see me in there anymore. So screw me.
Yeah.
But just smile.
Yeah. I think so. And I think, like, you know, it's not just Fluid that we're leaving in 2023.
I do think we're leaving the majority of the queer events, to be honest, because I'm going to be 34 this year and everyone in there on the average age is 22.
Yeah.
And obviously you have the fun that you create when you go out with your friends. Yeah, it's not really about anyone else who's there. And you just create your own enjoyment. So it is what it is. But like, I just think now the environment is too young for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go to many of the queer events, which is really unfortunate because I love a queer event, but they're just too young now. So 25 plus events, please hit me up. I'll be there. I feel like 25 plus is even too young for me, but it's better than
22, 21.
Yeah.
And we will be in the new year, like next year, we will be putting on some queer events.
A lot of people asked me last night, you know.
Oh, did they?
They asked me, and I told them, it's coming in Feb.
It's coming.
So we have to in Feb now.
It's coming in February.
I said it's coming in Feb.
We're doing an event in February.
Yeah.
I know people like miss it. And I think our event gives a different kind of vibe. Like, because of who we are as people, our event definitely gives a different kind of vibe. So I think people really enjoy it. And we are bringing it back.
Yeah, bringing it back, guys. If we're not consistent, just pinch us.
No, pinch us.
But yeah, we're going to come back with our events because, we just feel like... And the thing is, this is no shade to any of the queer events, but a lot of them use the same DJs. And we purposely use other DJs, not because we don't like those DJs, they're amazing, but it creates a different vibe when you have different DJs and different hosts and stuff like that. Yeah. So, we're coming back.
We also think about the music. Like, the music matters. We think about the music.
We curate the music.
Like, we think about what DJs are going to go on in what order, because that's important. That's that's part of creating the vibe. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of events don't do that.
Yeah, we think about that carefully. And what genres they're going to play for, how long they're going to play them for, and things like that. So,
we want to create an experience, you know what I mean? Not just the same old... I think part of the reason why we're not going to these events is because they're quite samey, and you know, we just want a different experience. Yeah,
and that's no shade, guys. It's absolutely no shade.
There's something for everyone. Do you know what I mean? And people do enjoy it, you know, these events. You know,
for sure.
Ours. Yeah, 2024, we'll come back.
We're coming.
What's on the agenda for 2024?
Oh, 2024. What does that look like for me?
Yeah. I'm done. Is marriage on the cards?
Oh no.
Okay.
It is not on the cards
Fair
for
enough.
me. I am gonna continue to put myself first this year. I feel like I did it very well last year, but I feel like there's still more I can do. I'm gonna continue to keep up my boundaries, discipline. I'm gonna get hench this year.
Yes,
I'm gonna
you
lose
are.
fats and build muscle. That's my goal. And I just want to continue to be a better person. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to do this and do that. But like, Tutus is gonna go above and beyond just the podcast.
Yeah.
God willing.
Amen.
And yeah, like my personal projects as well. I'm gonna get them going.
Yeah.
Get them going, and that's what the goals are.
That's
I don't want to
great.
say too much of it because you really like.
Yeah, either
But I think that's what I'm comfortable sharing.
Yeah.
But I think overall, I just want to continue to be a better person.
I'm definitely focused on my personal and professional like development. I think that, you know, just sort of standing on business a bit more.
Standing on
business, going for the things that I want. Because I think that in the past, I've been a bit just too chill. And you need to go for what you want.
Do you know what? Yeah, I will say one thing about us is things come to us, and
the things that we've gotten is because they've come to us, not because we've gone to.
I wouldn't say that we've been hustlers.
Yeah,
the way some people like hustle, and I feel like we've been lucky and blessed, more blessed than lucky to have things come to us, and they come to us because people believe in us.
Yeah,
but I feel like if we like really stood on business and went out there and we just like was like, listen, boom, you have to have us on this project or you have to work with us or you need to give us this money. Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with that. I think it's time to like knock down some doors. I think in 2024, I think we are very talented people individually. Yeah. You know, and I think that there is things to do. So like even like my personal stuff, like filmmaking, I'm going to be doing more of that. You know, it's been like 2 years since, you know, I made Losing Joy and I'm ready to make another film. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So with that.
2024 is about being strict.
It's being strict.
I think I saw someone tweet that. It's about being strict.
Yes. It's been about being strict. It's about being disciplined. It's about standing on business. That's what we're going to be doing in 2024. And with the podcast, I'm seeing like for us, more campaigns, more public talks, live shows, all of that, even abroad. That's what I'm seeing from us.
And the thing is, I'm seeing live shows where we put that on.
We put it on, yeah.
Yeah, because our live show, again, we've been blessed enough to have London Podcast Festival give us the space. Just give us everything, really. And then we just have to show up with the audience.
Yeah.
But this time, and I feel like if we did it ourselves,
it'd
be chef's
kiss. Chef's kiss. So, you know, the things are coming, guys. Yeah. The things are coming, and I'm really, really, really excited about 2024.
How about love? Do you see love?
Do you know what? I'm in my selfish era right now. I'm pouring everything I have into myself. I don't have enough to pour into somebody else too. And I think that with, you know, aging and growing up, I've been able to see that I don't need to be with another person just for the sake of it. Do you know what I mean? I think like being with someone, when you're with someone, that's very intentional. That's an intentional decision you make to be with someone. I'm making an intentional decision not to be with anyone and to solely focus on myself and pour into myself and give 100% to myself because my dreams are huge. Do you know what I mean? And I don't need any distractions or anything because I feel like if I could be in love, but blah blah blah. I wouldn't be 100% fulfilled if I don't make my dreams come true.
Yeah, I support you.
You support me. I support you. I love that. And so I don't really see love for 2024. I still see me being by myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and not to say that I'm not open to it, but I don't feel ready. I don't feel ready for it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm here. I'm just there,
and I believe that you. Yeah.
And this is the thing. Like somebody asked me today, you know, if I'm dating, and I said no, I'm not dating because I'm not dating. And they were, because I was like, I don't have anything to give, and they were like, I bet you do. You're a really nice person, and I regret that. I'm a great person. I am. I'm a great person. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
We know this.
Yeah, you are.
I am a great person, and not that I don't think that I'm a catch, but I just know where I'm heading.
Yeah.
I know where I'm heading, guys. I know. I can see it. I can feel it. So what I think somebody deserves isn't what I have right now. And that's also something I think about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Same.
It's not just about me as well. It's also about the other person and what I can give and what they deserve.
Yeah.
You know, and they deserve, 100%.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
What about you? What about love?
Love. I'm going to continue just dating.
Right.
Not dating bare people, but I'm just going to date. I don't see myself getting into a relationship though. I don't see myself falling in love. I just see myself dating because it's something that I like to do. Do you know?
Yeah.
And
yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
And like this year, well, last year, was it last year that I was celebrating? Yeah, last year I was celebrating for 9 months. This year I started dating, and it was more so like casual sex, I would say. And that gets boring for me. I've realized that I'm just like, okay, once I've fucked a few times, I'm just like, okay,
You're over it, yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's no version of my 3-month thing.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think actually you put that together.
Yeah.
But it absolutely is. And when there's no intention behind it, I'm just like, okay, like, I'd rather be by myself.
Yeah, it does get a bit boring.
It does get boring.
It gets a bit samey.
Yeah,
it
gets
gets like.
But I guess when you care for someone, it's a bit different. Yeah. There are people you care about.
There's people I care about.
Exactly.
There's people I care about. Do you know what I enjoy about the people that I'm currently dating is their understanding that I'm here in life and they just understand about where I am.
They understand about your journey.
Yeah, and they support my journey.
Yeah.
So, and as I am theirs as well. And I also encourage them to date other people like, let's all just date.
Yeah, so
no pressure.
Healthy.
And yeah, I love that.
And you know what? I do love that for you. And I think that's great. And, obviously I do want to see a wedding at some point. Not in 2024, but like 2026.
Do you know, I thought I was going to marry in 2024. that was I said
Oh,
going to marry in 2024.
Right. Yeah. And that's not.
Oh, thank Jesus!
Oh,
I ain't
wait.
marrying in 2024.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank the Lord Jesus Christ.
I absolutely agree. I think. Wait. I feel like the same. I was talking about marriage and stuff. It's so funny how we're in completely different places. But yeah, I was talking about marriage and stuff. But I'm not. No. I'm kind of glad. I'm glad that things happened the way they happened. Yeah. It was sad. Yeah. But it was meant to happen. Yeah. We were supposed to be here in this very moment. Yeah. Yeah. We're supposed to be here in this very moment. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
God's when Jesus says yes, nobody can say no.
So you're happy with where you're at?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with where I am. I'm looking forward to 2024. I think big things are going on, and we need to pick our holiday.
Okay, so I feel like the first holiday we should book is New York because that's business. It's business and pleasure.
Yeah. So how long are we gonna do that for?
Oh God.
Do you know what? Yeah,
a week is so small.
A week
to go away.
Man,
like,
I'm not gonna lie. A week is quick. Do you know? If I would love to do a month in America, but not just stick to New York.
Do a month though.
Yeah, because we've got things to do.
Yeah, here.
So like, but I would love to do different states and possibly go to Canada as well. And definitely go to Canada as well, actually.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 100%.
We've got some listeners in Canada.
Yeah, like, I definitely will have to be, even if we do, but I feel like if we're going to go to New York, it has to be 2 weeks.
Oh, God, that is...
It's good.
You pricey, child.
Guys, let me tell you something. When I went to New York, so I stayed with someone, actually Bree, shout out to Bree, and Bree runs the funky reggae, they're like club night. I guess they're like a duo, and they're DJs obviously, and yeah, like follow their Instagram. They're lit. So I stayed with Bree and Coco the dog, and for a couple nights in Coco's in Bree's living room, and she just charged me like $200. They charged me $200 for that, and then I stayed with. Then I went to stay in a hotel for the rest. So it was half and half.
Price, child.
It was 1,000. I stayed, so I was
nice
there for like 4 nights.
Yeah.
So I did 4 nights in the hotel, and I paid £1,300. About 1,000 for 4 nights. I'm gonna do 2 weeks, girl. 2 weeks. We're gonna do 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
We need to get our monies up this year.
New York is really pricey though. Like it's like here, but I just feel like it's a bit more pricey. Just like with what you get. People be saying shoe boxes.
Yeah. But we do stay in shoeboxes in London as well. But I don't know if it's because we're used to going on holiday and getting more for our money.
Right, okay.
So I don't know if that's like the mentality thing.
Maybe.
But like even like on a day-to-day, like going to buy things as well, it was expensive.
The food, even like when you went to restaurants and stuff.
My Ubers were so expensive. But it was Halloween, so everybody was out.
Right.
And we went to Dumbo House. We both looked at the bill, was like
a Shoreditch house.
Yeah, the Shoreditch house of there.
Yeah.
We looked at the bill and said, that don't look right. And we even had the under 27 discount.
And
we were like,
I've done. Yeah, you see, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think that we should do maybe like a week and a half.
Maybe like 10 days.
Yeah, 10 days.
10 days can run.
Yeah.
Because we can fit in business and pleasure. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to go to New York because we've got a lot of listeners from New York now. And we're going to do a live show.
Yeah, I think we're going to do a live show in New York.
Yeah, so I think that's the first holiday. We're going to go for Labor Day, so it's September, early September. So I think that's the first holiday that we should book. And then some other holidays might be on the...
Apparently we're going to DLT Malta, apparently. But there's no plans
that still hasn't that's
nothing
still not confirmed.
Is booked.
That's still not confirmed.
But we need to go so much off our bodies. Like we're gonna have some nice bodies. Where they're getting nice now.
Yeah.
But by then,
yeah. I think we definitely need to go. My thing about holidays also is that I need to be around some culture. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can do a vacation in like anywhere.
Yeah.
But to be around my friends, I need some Afrobeats. I need some dance hall.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I need that kind of vibe.
I just think, do you know what? Yeah, I don't know. And we want it to be on a beach too.
Yeah.
And it's mad because like, unless we go to like Africa.
Ghana, right? South Africa.
But we're going to Ghana in March, no?
Yeah.
We're going to go to Ghana in March. I feel like going to Ghana, it's still a holiday. I was going to say it doesn't feel like a holiday, but it's still a holiday.
Yeah, it's still a holiday. We be outside.
Where's this money coming from?
I don't know. But so it's New York, it's Ghana, maybe Malta. And then we'll see. We'll see SA. We'll try and...
SA.
We've got to do
South Africa. We've got to go and see Andy.
Yeah, we
got to do that.
Andy. Loads of people liked that episode a lot. South Africans were in the comments. Love that. So we need to go to South Africa.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. We got it.
Yeah, we got it. In the news recently, a bit of pop culture, it came out that TD Jakes is a power bottom. That's the rumor. That's the rumor that he be at these
what's
parties.
a power bottom? What is a power bottom?
I don't really know. I just feel like...
Do you know what? Yeah, I saw someone ask on the internet what a power bottom was. And maybe it might have been me that asked. But it's a while ago. And I feel like I thought it was somebody who just bottoms all the time. But that's not what it is.
Oh, is it?
No.
What is it?
Let's Google it, shall we?
I thought that it was somebody that bottoms but is like dominant.
It might be that, you know. Power bottom.
Term for a gay man in the receiving role during gay sex who is aggressive and dominant rather than passive and permissive.
Oh.
So that's what I thought it was.
Okay, yeah.
So it is somebody that bottoms but is still like, dominant. So that's what they're saying, that he's a power bottom.
Okay.
TD Jakes, who is a bishop in America of big church.
Potter's House.
I've
been to Potter's House before.
Have you? I've heard of Potter's House, but I've never been.
I don't know if the Potter's House actually...
Is it the same Potter's House?
I don't know if it's the same Potter's House.
Oh, okay.
Because there's Potter's House here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the same. But if it is, I've been to Potter's House before. They were a movement at some point.
Right. I think they're a very big church.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that came out the other day. And what do you think about that?
Who said that?
Do you know, basically, there was just some rumours. There was some rumours like regarding P. Diddy as well.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And his ex-wife, rest in peace. They were saying like Cassie's got her old burner or something. That's what I was saying. They were saying that, yeah. And then they also said TD Jakes is rumoured to be a power bottom and also a paedophile. Trigger warning. Yeah. And the thing is, it's not like we haven't heard these things before of like people in powerful positions, like whether that's in the church or, children's homes or whatever, being that way. It's not like we haven't heard this before. So it's like, it's not hard to believe that stuff.
I don't put anything past anyone.
I don't put anything past anyone.
So, I mean, I ain't got no proof of nothing yet.
No.
But like, it's quite interesting.
It is very interesting.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like...
It was funny because someone was saying how, people are not even concentrate on the fact that he might be an abuser. They concentrate on the fact that he's gay, or he might be gay, or he might be a power bottom.
The thing is, because I didn't hear the abuser part, I just heard the power bottom.
Exactly.
Bit. Yeah.
But that was part of it.
And I think, I feel like I heard something similar. There was something else that came out recently and everybody was concentrating on the sexuality of it and not the abusive part of it.
Why do people always do that?
It's because like sexuality is just such an easy thing it's like a common thing for people to hate. And whereas a lot of people have something in regards to like something inappropriate sexually and it means addressing some demons within yourself. And people just don't want to do that. People don't like to take accountability.
No, they don't like to take accountability. And it's just so weird because, why are you thinking about, I think two people having consensual sex, two adults having consensual sex is absolutely fine. Why is everything always about sexuality? Like,
one thing about the church, is they're gonna have a field day about sexuality. But I've never been to church before. I've heard them say anything about sexual assault or pedophilia.
But they never do that.
I grew up as a Mormon. I got every church every Sunday.
Yeah.
And when I left the Mormon church, I went to KICC, Pastor Ashimawolo.
Yeah.
In Leighton, and I just never heard anything of the sort. Like. And it's just and it's something that's a lot more common.
It's so common. It happens in every community. Every single community it happens. And people just sweep it under the rug. They sweep it under the rug. And it's the same in families. Some like families as well. They'll hear about like some abusive shit. They'll sweep it under the rug. Yep. But if you're gay now, you're being disowned.
Listen, I like, even me, like when I was growing up, one of my uncles used to watch porn, like trigger warning. This is trigger warning. One of my uncles used to watch porn when we were in the room. And at the time, no one really saw it as like something that was abusive or anything.
Did they know? Did anyone know?
The parents didn't know. But I feel like, I don't think they knew, but like, I feel like we mentioned that, we watched things that we should be watching basically, but maybe they thought that was something else. I don't know. But as I got older, then I think I said it to somebody and the person said to me, that's abuse. That's not okay.
It is.
And I was like, is it? And they were like, yeah, like how could your uncle be watching porn when your children are in the room? That's not good.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. Oh.
That's so true.
Yeah.
But a lot of those things back then would seem like it was normal.
So normal.
It's so normal. But yeah, like, how can you do that? Do you know what I mean? Because essentially that's making you watch it because they put it on.
And this same uncle, when I got older, when I came out, he started to say that he feels like I'm gay because of him. And like, I didn't understand why. It's only just now that I'm realising that's why I say. Because I used to wonder why. He used to talk to me about women. I was too young to be talking about women. But he used to talk to me about women. I used to go with him like when he was young, check women and stuff like that. And then, like, he said to me, oh, when he's like, you don't have to be this way. You don't have to dress like this. You don't, like, I feel like it's my fault. And I was thinking, why would it be his fault? But it's right now that I'm saying this, I'm realising it's because we probably used to watch that porn.
Yeah.
And then it was me that was, there wasn't other children, it was mainly me. And I feel like that's why he thinks that I'm gay.
But it's not why gay, but we do have influences in life that make us who we are. Okay, but it's not, but opening you up to your sexuality that early on probably isn't.
It wasn't the best idea.
No, it probably isn't the best idea as an adult.
No.
And I just think that, things get swept under the rug a lot and it needs to not. So I don't know whether, TJ Jakes actually is a power bottom, but I wouldn't put it past anyone. I wouldn't put it past him.
I wouldn't put it past anybody. Oh, has anyone ever asked you to strap a gay man?
I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so, actually. Somebody asked you. Would you?
I said I'm going to trap him.
Are you going to?
Well, he was like, you're not going to trap me yet. You and I both know this is not going to happen. But I was like, let's just talk about it.
There was a lot of queerness going on yesterday. Like, as in, the queerness wasn't just with gal and gal and man. The queerness was...
I had a wine with Tajon. Yeah, me and Tajon had a little wine.
Touching his body.
He's got a nice body.
I was touching his body. We were all flirting together.
Yeah.
We were all flirting together. It was a whole gay, queer
it was
mesh.
It was. And yeah, he said I should strap him. So I might do it.
I don't think you will. Do you know what?
Probably
I feel
not.
like you could. I do believe that you would like to, but you're not going to.
No.
No.
I've never strapped a woman's anus.
You say it like that. Well, how else are you gonna say? I don't know, but
I thought of the best way to say that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to say it.
It's this woman's anus. Or any anus.
Yeah, I haven't done that either, and I haven't thought about doing it. The most I thought about is sticking a thumb in the butt. But
I mean, I've done that a few times.
That's the most, that's the most, but I haven't thought about ever like strapping a booty hole, but
would you?
If they wanted me to, sure.
Would you fist? I don't know how we got here. But.
I don't know how we got here. This must be like the new year and shit. Would I honestly do feel like I would say no, but in the moment I probably would. If they asked me to. I'm open. Do you know what I mean? I'm open. If they asked me to and they liked it and it was comfortable for them, I would do what they want me to do. You fisted, haven't you?
I have fisted.
How was that?
The fist was in there. I mean, I've got quite a small fist, to be honest. It is quite small. And
every time I see like porn, like fisting porn, I'm just like, oh my God.
It wasn't really like the porn though.
Okay.
It was a bit more like sensual.
Okay, that
and it just flowed. Do you know what I mean?
It was just one
and
finger,
I wasn't
then another finger.
Yeah,
then another
it all just went in.
And then the whole fist was in there.
I kind of had to be like, is this okay? It kind of just went with the flow.
Has she been fisted before?
Yeah.
Okay,
she wasn't like, I'm good with it. Like, she liked it. So
I wonder what that feels like to have a whole fist in your vag.
I wonder what that feels like as well. But I have to say I wasn't really sure what to do with my fist, but it was in there.
Right, yeah. Do you wriggle it around? Do you like finger it like you're I
don't know what I was doing. I can't lie to you, it was a long time ago. I don't know what I was doing. But I just know my fist was in there. But no one else has. I haven't fisted anyone since that.
That is really interesting. I don't think a lot of people get fisted.
I don't know anyone apart from her. Yeah. No one has told me they've been fisted anyway. But yeah, we're talking about fisting.
That had to be here.
I don't know.
I'm done.
Okay, so we spoke about Hoochie Daddies last week. I've now started watching Studs of L.A. by Easy, the YouTuber, and I'm like 2 episodes in, 2 maybe 3 episodes in, yeah. And it's a bunch of light skinned studs. First of all, everybody's light skinned.
Yeah,
the twins. I didn't know who they were beforehand, but there are some twins there, masculine presenting. Everyone's a stud, obviously. There's twins in there, and they are the darkest in there, but they're still light skinned,
brown.
Yeah, they're just yeah. I feel like most of them are mixed race, and they're just not. And I think somebody even asked, like, why is it all like light skinned studs? One of the studs themselves.
Are there any dark skin studs
from LA? I don't know.
I've never seen no dark skin studs from LA.
They're unreliable.
The dark skin studs.
She said, look, I hit them up, but they're unreliable.
That can't. I think you can't say that. You can't say that.
I mean, and to be honest, they're not all just from LA. I think because somebody flew in from Texas.
Okay.
Like so I don't think they're all from LA. But I think
it's for the most
part. Yeah, I think the most part they're from LA. And I'm struggling to when I watched it, like the clips, before I actually watched it, I thought it was scripted.
Did you?
Yeah, but then watching it,
do you know what it is? It's the way that Easy directs. It's the way that she directs and edits it. That's why it looks like that. Because even her other videos with her partner, like when they were declaring their love for each other and stuff like that, it looked scripted. It looked like it was made up, that they thought about this dialogue and but it is not.
That makes sense. Because I don't think it's like scripted. I just feel like there's scenarios. I feel like maybe she froze because there's one episode, the episode I'm on at the moment. They get strippers in the club, and Courtney and Lex. So
they're
Courtney's
together. Yeah, she's pregnant now. The mask babe.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Courtney's in it. She's not pregnant, and they get strippers. Well, sorry, she was against the strippers.
Why?
Because she's married.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and then Easy was out somewhere. And some of the other studs, all the single ones, wanted strippers in the club. So Courtney and whoever else was outnumbered, so they got the strippers.
Right.
And then before you know it, Easy and Lex have showed up to the house.
That's giving a love of hip hop shit. You want to tell you, oh, okay, go this place because this person gonna be here. Like that's what it's given. So I get, that's.
So I was thinking,
it's not scripted. It's
quite convenient that they've just showed up because they're saying that they saw it in people's Instagram stories, so they popped up to the house.
It's not scripted, but I guess it's like love and hip hop in that way. You, the producer will tell you, okay, this person's here, go this, and then they beef. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, same vibes.
And there's fighting.
Of course there is.
But the thing is, that's the thing. You just know them from social media. You don't know what they're like in real life. So there's fighting, which I didn't really expect from this one.
But what is the premise of the show?
It's like Hoochie Daddies.
Do they win something at the end?
They win prizes. Okay. They have like competitions, but they won like a wrestling belt or like it's not like a winner trip to Jamaica kind of vibe.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually know what happens at the end, but I think it's still going as well. I don't think it's finished. I think it's like 6 episodes out or something, and it's mad, because Easy was like, nothing like this has been done before. But obviously, Hoochie Daddies is out. So I'm thinking, I wonder what Hoochie Daddies thinks about this. Yeah. But then she said it hasn't been done like this before. And to be honest, they are very different. Yeah. Easy has, let's be honest, she's been on YouTube for a long time. She's got money. She had more budget.
Yeah, she did.
Than Hoochie Daddies. But it's basically the same, very similar thing.
Very similar.
Yeah, very similar thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Which one would you say is like has like more fights and stuff?
I'm only on episode 3, and so far there's been a fight on the first night, both of them, and there was a fight with Studs of L.A, Jocelyn and the twins.
So they even tag team.
Yeah, because the twin was like, "Well, you fight her, you fight me," and so like she was like, they were like, pick one, and
oh no.
So far there was more Hoochie Daddies, but I watched all of Hoochie Daddies. I'm only like episode 3, and there's been 2 fights.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was watching Easy and her girlfriend's podcast. So they got a podcast together, and they were talking about the people from Studs of L.A. Yeah. They were basically saying that, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was one of the twins or the twins, but they were basically saying that Easy was saying that she's been there for them. And how
twins?
I think it was the twins. She's been there for them, and how they've been talking behind her back, and all the things that she's done for them, and how they haven't appreciated it. And then she brought them into their home and trusted them. So I think a lot of it is real.
Yeah, because I can't wait to get to it, because Courtney and Izzy were friends, like real life friends. But something's happened on the show,
right?
And there's like conflicts between them.
There's conflict between a lot.
I think Courtney was happy for Easy to get robbed, something like that. Yeah,
I heard something about Chain getting robbed or something.
Yeah, like that's what I thought. Is it scripted? But I need to watch it and see.
I think it's real.
Yeah,
but I do think that they put themselves in those situations for beef to happen or something. Do you know what I mean? Like,
they do. Mate, it's good. Someone said to me, there needs to be a UK version, and they know who the cast is going to be. Shall I read out the cast, who they said?
I'm dying already.
Let's see if you guys recognise it.
I'm dying already. First of all, the UK is quite small, so who is going to be in this house?
Well, shout out to Heather.
Shout out to Heather.
It's going to be, they said your entire crew, so basically our entire crew, I guess the lads. Tanya Campus, Key, Mila as in the DJ, Sanchia.
Sanchia, she don't want to pass
Kirby.
This shit. Who's Kirby?
Kirby is how do I describe Kirby?
Mixed race girl.
Yeah. Kirby, Vipa, Betty, and Chloe.
These are all very different people.
And I responded saying we won't provide enough drama for this.
we don't have that drama. We really don't. Because us Brits, we are not, if we don't like each other, we're going to stay away from each other. We're not going to put ourselves in situations where, we're beefing and shit. We're going to be a boring ass production, I'm telling you that.
It will be boring.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to do kumbaya.
Yeah.
And if there are issues, we're going to sit down and be like, how do we sort this
out?
Like, let's take it out.
Exactly.
So I just don't think
we're on some kumbaya shit, guys.
Yeah, like, I'm here to talk on other people's programs.
Right.
I will not be doing
I will not be doing that kind of content. It's not for me. I can enjoy that. It's like my guilty pleasure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can enjoy little Love and Hip Hop or Bad Girls Club. I used to watch that. I can do that.
Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna watch. Do you know? I think I'm gonna go to the gym today. Yeah, because I've got the gym. We're back to push pull legs, by the way.
Yeah.
So after the gym, I think tonight I'm gonna sit down with a cuppa.
Watch it. Yeah, I might watch it as well.
I'm not gonna lie. The budget is budgeting though.
No. I know because I know the Easy's videos are very good.
And the house is nice.
Yeah. Is that Easy's house or
No, she
it's a
rented.
different house.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
good.
rented the house.
Yeah.
Jacuzzi, everything is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I everyone looks. The tattoo. There's one. Yeah, she's a slim stud. I forgot her name is. I think they're a photographer. That one is so cool, calm and collected. Oh, we love them.
Yeah, they don't get into any beef. They're chill.
No, they're chill. They don't get into any beef. They're just there. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, we love our Americans, but yeah, they're definitely very entertaining. We are not as entertaining. I promise you.
No, we are not.
Yeah.
The scene over here cannot provide that.
No. No, we cannot.
Well, not our age group anyway. Maybe the younger ones.
Maybe the younger ones, because the young ones do be doing. Whatever happened to that show where where did they go? Was it Blue Therapy people that did a show? Baddies of. Was it Baddies of London? Baddies of.
Oh, UK Baddies or something like
Baddies.
that. No, it was just she was on Backchat. Oh my god, I even know her. I know her from before all of this.
Oh, do you? Oh, the ones that you know her sister.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Tion Wayne's ex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Lani.
Lani Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because I know her in real life. Like I've known her for years before all of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she did it herself.
Oh,
She
her
funded it
production.
herself. Like it's away from all of that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's actually gonna come out.
It looked like a whole fucking mess.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was on Snapchat.
Wasn't it meant to be actually recorded and put on YouTube?
Yeah. But a lot of it was there was a gay guy who was filming everything.
What, Emil?
I think so.
He was behind us in Fluid yesterday. Yeah. I love Emil. Emil Snapchat, not Snapchat, TikTok. It's my best TikTok.
I'm done.
I love Emil to bits. I could just sit there scrolling his TikTok.
I'm done. What kind of content does he make?
He just talks. Like, he sings as well.
Okay.
And yeah, he's just funny. Like, have you not seen that TikTok where they're leaving wireless and he's saying they're talking about being a pack of sardines? No. That is the funniest. He's like, let me out. That is the funniest.
I'm done.
And he just makes these random like songs and sounds. He is hilarious.
I
It's so
love
funny.
that.
I love Emil. He was with us. He was behind us in I have to see Emil out a couple times. Yeah. But I'm just like, I'm too shy.
Oh, is it?
I love Emil.
I'm done. Yeah, he was putting everything on Snapchat. Everything that was happening, he was putting it on Snapchat. All the fights and stuff. There was one girl growling that was on Snapchat. That was everywhere. But
I saw that.
You saw that one, yeah. Who are we gonna have on the podcast next 2024?
Nadia Rose. We need to bring Nadia Rose through. Tajon on. We need Tajon on.
Yeah.
Quite a few people have asked to come on the podcast.
Yeah, quite a few
quite a few people have
shooting a shot.
asked. I think we're gonna have Tate, trans man. Ray Styles for sure. I feel like maybe Courtney can come back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need OG Courtney to come back.
I'd love for her to come back.
Sophie, don't we do the Tinder? We need to get her. When she's in London, we need to get her on.
Yeah. Hannah.
Hannah.
Quite a lot of people there already.
Do you know what? I actually started putting a list together in my notes. Do you know what? I would like to have Monica Lee on.
Oh yeah.
Monica Lee had a podcast before, and I went on who was it? Me, Manny, and Shah. We were guests on her podcast. We talked about queerness years ago, and we recorded at Red Bull Studios or something.
Yeah.
So I've got Shah Bailey. I've got Mal. We're gonna get Mal from the Create Ultimatum one day.
Yeah, we'll get Mal
when we go out there.
Yeah, we'll go to New
Jade Fox. I've got Jade Fox Stan.
Okay.
Prince and Tatiana.
Yeah.
YouTube couple. And that's what I have on my list.
I like it. I like that list. I like it a lot.
And I think that maybe like some sporting people, because Olympics is coming up. Some sporting people.
That time already.
It's gonna be in Paris.
Yeah.
This is gonna be nice.
That's lit. Yeah.
Maybe some more like musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, let us know who you guys want to see on the podcast as well.
Yeah. Because you guys might have your people.
Should we talk about sex less?
I don't feel like we talked about sex. Well,
for the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about.
No, we
sex.
haven't.
I feel like every episode for at
we
least last month,
we spoke about sex last week. Was it last week?
The week before that.
Week before. That was it. We always when we have our podcast episodes, we might talk about sex for like a section of the podcast, not the whole podcast.
And we put that on social media because you love it.
They love it. They love when we talk about sex. Sex sells, okay?
Yeah,
we are sexual beings. We talk about everything. So that includes sex. So no, we're going to keep talking about sex. We're going to keep talking about sex. Absolutely.
Someone tweeted, many people are on the asexual spectrum and don't even know it. And I want to talk about that because that's something that you say all the time as well.
Yeah, I do say that. I do say that.
Yes. And I think that's so true because it's mad, yeah, because again, we date all the same people.
Yeah.
I mean, not us, but
yeah.
And you hear things and how people's relationships are with other people and whatever. And there's always... Sometimes it feels like people are just dating people because they feel like they're supposed to date people, and they're trying to play this position in the relationships because they feel like they have to play that position in their relationships instead of showing up as themselves. And sometimes, like, we're like, okay, the person I was dating didn't want to lips me, didn't want to have sex with me, they didn't want to touch me. Sometimes I wonder, like, this person asexual?
That always crosses my mind. That's the first thing that crosses my mind. And it's crazy because I don't know, because there is language. Do you know what I mean? We have language for, asexuality. We have, you can look this shit up. You have knowledge. But I don't think that people make the connection. Like those people who might be asexual, I don't know if they make the connection.
No.
Because even when I was watching a show one time, so I was watching this show and this girl, there was two girls and they liked each other. But when they went to do something physical, one of them just backed away, and the other one didn't understand. And then they explained it without saying that I'm asexual. They was just like, I don't feel comfortable like being touched or doing these sexual things, but I do like you.
That's the thing I feel, because obviously we had Yasmin Bernard on the podcast before, an asexual person. And from what I got from that episode is there's different types of being asexual, and I feel like we need to get another asexual person on, but I don't know any others.
Yeah.
But let us know if you know anyone. But what I gathered from that was you can still be attracted to people as well.
Yeah.
Some people are just not attracted to anybody, but you can. Let's say I'm a woman who's attracted to other women.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have sexual relations with them. I feel like that's a form of being asexual as well. And if we're wrong, please correct us. But I do think that's a form of being asexual too. And I feel like some people are that, but because they're attracted to somebody, because everyone thinks that asexual people are just not attracted to nobody and they don't want to have sex. I think there are some asexual people that also like to have sex too. But like, yeah, I think the fact that they're attracted to people makes them, they just don't think that they could be asexual.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Like, they're not seeing the link there because it's just like, being with someone, you want to like be physical with them. You want to, I wouldn't say naturally because, it's not, unnatural not to, because there's a term for it, there's a thing. But yeah, as we know it, you want to touch someone, you want to have sex with them, stuff like that. So if you don't, like, wouldn't you question it? Wouldn't you?
The thing is, even I question it where I am now. No, well, I don't really question it anymore. But there's been a time where I was with somebody and I wasn't like as physical with them as I usually was in relationships. Yeah. And I had to question why I wasn't always physical with them. And I started to think, was I attracted to them? And then I started to think, am I even attracted to women? I started questioning if I was even attracted to women. And I think every now and then, I would say that's an affirmative.
Yeah.
And, but the link was that it was more to do with where I was mentally. That's why my libido was low, because I was depressed. Yeah. That's why my libido was low.
Yeah.
But I did consider what about my attraction to that person and my attraction to women in general. And I feel that people don't ask themselves that questions enough. And sometimes I wonder, let's just say I wake up one day and not even wake up one day, but let's just say I develop a liking to men, a sexual attraction to men, yeah. How would I feel going to pursue that? I would start to think about my peers in the queer community. I would start to think about, they're going to think that, I was lying all this time, or they're going to laugh at me, all this stuff. And maybe that's what they feel like that too.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't feel like a safe space to even be that. And like, I think people's first thought is even when they're in that sort of relationship where the other person doesn't want to touch them or have sex with them, they think that's weird. Like, we're together. Like, why don't you want to do that? And maybe it doesn't feel safe for the other person to even like look into that. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel safe because I don't know, there must be some shame that comes with it, or must be because in our day and age, it seems like everything is about dating and everything is about sex. And so if you're not that, then
it's probably a crash of the ego as well. Like, do you know what I mean? It's probably like it's gonna punch your ego, child. Like, but yeah, I personally would stop dating and try to like understand myself more and stop giving myself to people, especially if I don't want to or can't, and give them what they need, because some people want to have sex.
Yeah,
but a lot of people want to have sex.
A lot of people want to have it. You can't deny something.
Yeah, you can't deny if you're gonna be with someone romantic and they want to have sex. I mean. Yeah. And also, you don't want to, then maybe you don't be together.
You need to investigate that, and then also you can be with maybe somebody who also feels the same way that you do, or somebody that's happy with you not.
There's that too. Them. Maybe exactly. You can find someone who you both don't have a sexual relation, but you're together, but you're like together. Romantically.
Yeah,
but you just don't have sex. Like, I feel like I think I've seen that.
I think there's couples that do that. Yeah. Yasmin was telling us that the people do that. Do you know what I mean? So I really do feel like that's interesting, and it's not talked about a lot. Obviously, it's in the LGBT community, LGBTQIA. That's the A. And it's not talked about. Like, we've spoken about it. We had a guest one time on the podcast, and that was time ago.
We're doing an asexual guest, another one.
Yeah, we are definitely due, because I feel like there's still more that we can learn about asexuality and how to sort of like know.
Even intersex people,
we've never had an intersex.
Do you know rest in peace to Fola Francis?
Oh my god, yes,
the young trans Nigerian lady who unfortunately drowned. I was watching a video of hers. I'm kind of sad I didn't know much about her when she was alive. And when I was going through her Instagram page, I saw that I've actually come across them a few times, but I didn't really take them in. And they seemed really loved, and they came out to their family in 2021. And to know that she lived her last couple of years like living openly as a trans woman in Nigeria, so brave. Like, I'm just so fucking proud of her. Yeah. Like, I'm glad that she got to do that.
Yeah.
And to just be a pillar and a voice and just an example to other trans women in Nigeria who one day want to just be free.
Right.
Obviously that didn't come with its troubles, but I was watching the video and she was actually intersex.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. She was actually intersex, and like the parents raised her as a boy, and she always felt like she was a girl. And, she came out in 2021 as a girl. But yeah, she mentioned that she was intersex, and it's mad, yeah. That's another thing we don't speak about being intersex enough as well.
Yes, it's true.
Because there are situations where, you're intersex and your parents decide to grow you up as to raise you
as one. Why
can't they just raise you as a child? Do you know what I'm saying? Because
and
that's the perfect example to just raise somebody as a child, and not raise them as a boy or a girl, because they're both.
They can, and then they can pick like who they are. Do you know what I mean?
They're not even both. They're intersex.
Yeah, well, yeah. But some of them do feel a certain type of way. So Fola, she felt like she was more a girl than anything. Yeah. So
because I guess something in your mental is what clicks to what you want to be. So, I mean, there's that. I would love to have an intersex person come through as well, so we could talk about that. So if you know anybody or you want to come and sit down and have a chat with us, I hit us up.
Have ya?
Yeah, love to. Like, there's just so much representation I think that we could explore more of. We can definitely have more gay men on here.
Yeah, we don't have enough.
I don't think we have enough.
Yeah.
I feel like this year we've been quite relaxed with the guests anyway. We've been quite relaxed this year. But
next year
we're going to be standing on business.
We're going to bring you some guests.
We're going to be standing on business.
Standing on business, yeah, exactly.
Thanks for listening, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Tutu's podcast 171, first of the year.
Yep. First of the year.
Make sure you stand on business.
Yep.
And be strict. And make sure you use the hashtag Tutu's podcast and conversation on Twitter. Make sure you rate and review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, share, like, all them things there. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell everybody about the podcast, because this year we want to continue to grow.
Amen.
Tutu's podcast needs to continue to grow.
That's it.
We just want to keep bringing you guys the best content we can. And we're not going to leave y'all.
No, we're not. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so see you next week.
Peace.